Hi guys, welcome.
Sorry. Sorry. Vai lá.
Hi guys, welcome to Table Talks, Seven Castle Games. Here, Yugu and the other guy, Yugu.
The
So
other you go, yeah.
we're doing this remotely because work. It seems
Yeah.
like, yeah. So and we did have the. I was sick last week, so it was a bit hard. And on holidays, get rid of someone from Mexico. So I managed to get here to fly back. Was quite amazing journey. But today we're going to talk about the games that we take on holidays. And what was the game that I took on holidays? I took the on holidays this past week was the
Goats.
mountain goats. Yeah, and you?
Last trip we took two games, Cascadia and Parks first edition. So we just took them out of the box and into a small bag. It's two very frequent games. We put it on a table, and it's easy to travel with, easy to play.
But Cascade, you have the big box or the small box?
No, we have a big box, but then we take everything out of it. We already know the rules, so we don't need the rules. Even
Just
if we
use the
need, we
bag.
go to BTG, and we just take the tokens and the cards and everything we need in a small bag like this, maybe,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's it. Fits the two games on it, and yeah,
Actually,
that's.
I try to play the mountain goats in the plane, but
Mm,
the tables are really small. So I want to get a game that can fit. So and we were at the three in line, me, my wife, and my daughter. So we try to put that fits in one tray, just one tray. But it's hard. The mountain goat had to occupy the three trays of us,
yep.
and so if my wife wanted to play in a specific number, she had to, and the things moved around all over the place, so it was a bit complicated. And mountain goat probably it's better to play in the table, and than actually in a small area. And that's actually something that we can bring today. What are the games for you that you think can fit in a really small footprint to play
Well,
that you
actually,
have?
there's two that I can think of if you want to talk about those, which we played, I believe, both of them already, which is
Cafe?
Azul.
Azul, yeah,
Uh,
Azul.
no,
Azul.
no, cafe can be very tricky because you need to put cards on top of cards, so that can be very tricky.
Yeah,
But you have Azul, the mini, which is the travel version we have. So and it has the layered. It's all plastic, and the the the, the meeples itself they stick in, so they don't
yeah,
continuously go around, right? And the other one is Flip Seven.
yeah. Flip
Very
seven, yeah, but
very
flip seven can get really wide.
well. Yeah, you can, but it's only seven, right? So you
I
can't
know,
get
no,
more than
sorry,
seven.
no, I'm
Yeah.
confusing.
So
Not the flip seven, the other one that you put. It's
oh, the Tacta.
yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. No.
that's
Flip
that's
Seven is
really
just
good. Yeah,
the max you can get seven cards.
yeah. The seven is nice. It's a flip seven.
Plus the
It's nice.
bonuses. So those two they're nice for long travels. I think, and they are quick to learn. So
And what is the type of mechanics that you like to when you go on holidays? You're not going to play a Euro game because probably
no,
people that you're going to play with they're not going to enjoy it and they're going to
yeah,
how
you
do you
are on
say get
holiday, so
bored.
you need. Yeah. You're on holiday, so
Especially
you
my
kind of need
daughter, I
to.
can do that.
You're right, but that's just home holidays, right? So you're going back home, so that's different. Holidays to me, it's more of you kind of need to go. You're traveling to a place where you just relax, right? Just enjoy. So having a game or two that are quick to play, quick to teach, trick taking sometimes, it's a good bet. So yeah, those are the ones that I normally go for.
When you play, you have more the feel of winning or the feel of playing. What's your point? For me,
So
winning, yeah, it depends on the mood. I think for me,
it's like this. Everyone likes to win, right? So it's always nice to win, but at the same time, as long as you have the right company, you're enjoying a game, Euro game or not, quick game doesn't matter. You're enjoying with friends, so that's what matters. To be
one of the
honest.
things which I'm not if it's a new game, I'm not concerning in winning because I don't know the game, so I don't know
Hmm.
the strategy. I'm learning as I play. I'm not concerning on winning unless if I figure out yeah, this is the way. So let's try to do the best. But um, I think is more the the feeling of playing. Let's say for
Yep.
my daughter, it's the feeling of play because I never let her win, so she suffers a bit with me. Um, but it's for her to achieve and try to get more
Yeah.
strategies, etc. But she wins a lot of games with. She wins really actually a lot of games. Not There's one which is like chess, which I really love, which is Gaelic Naritham. I forgot the name. Uh, but it's a Gaelic name. It's a Viking name, which you have in the center a few pieces, and then you are surrounded, and then you need to guard your king per se, and they attack. I probably will put the image on the
Yep.
on the YouTube, but of the game. But she always win that game. I can't beat her. I can't beat. That's one of the games that she actually, and then there's a few others that she plays really well. And but yeah, she it's better for her to have the winning the feeling of playing than the feeling of winning because she won't get winning with me too much. Sometimes,
Yeah. There's games and games, right? So, a trick taking game. It's
yeah,
I don't know. Everyone for themselves, right? So it depends to me it depends the group depends with who you're playing with. So there's some friends that are very strategic like yourself, so you try to compete with them a little bit, but at the same time do your game. See if you can I don't know, just be a little mean sometimes, but the best thing for me is just enjoying the time with whoever's on the table. At the end of the day, that's what matters the most to me.
yeah, me too. And what is your game nostalgia that you bring from the past? I'll tell you one. Actually, it's one that you have.
Which is
Petroleum was a
right.
game,
Yeah.
and was a game that I played. I don't know when I was a kid, like 10. This was 30 years ago, 35 years ago,
Yeah,
36.
you know, that's a funny story because I didn't know the game until my wife mentioned it, and that they used to play when they were kids
Yeah,
in their family
Majora
outings. And
was a Portuguese. I think it was a Portuguese company that they published the game, and
um,
then
I can't remember. I do have it upstairs, but I can't remember now.
yeah,
But yes, I think there was a version from Majora. But the latest one, it's not that great, according to my wife. Although to me, they're pretty much the same, slightly
yeah.
different, but it's pretty much the same.
And I do remember one thing because we had the game with a cassette which
Hmm.
we could play on the ZX Spectrum.
Right,
ZX Spectrum.
getcha.
So was it playing
Yeah,
and then we were playing the board game, and then the cassette just
yep. That was the
just
joys of
was
the
the
CC Spectrum.
that was
Yeah.
the
um and it was one of those consoles, right? It's just off topic a little bit, but it gave me a lot of joy, and but at the same time so much grief because I don't know how the cassette player lasted so long and it's still working.
which one
But I don't
the
know. The ZX Spectrum, I had the 128K, so it
oh
had
yeah
the
yeah
cassette player right next to it. And I don't know how many times I unfortunately hit it because the game finished loading and then 2 minutes later it just kicked off. So yeah, But like you said, there's some nostalgic games.
Nostalgia.
Apologies.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't have many, to be honest. I know this is a bit odd, but Monopoly, it's one of those. Everyone nowadays plays Monopoly or have played Monopoly once in their life. So I did play a few times, but I also had Risk, which
yeah.
is a
Risk
very
was one of the
strategic game.
I
So
played a lot with my brother. Yeah.
yeah, it's a very complex game. So and it's a very long one. So I didn't have that much time when I was
Do you
kids to play it. But
do you think nowadays, and in a design perspective, it makes sense still building games, uh, board games that rely on tablets or an app or whatever?
me personally, I see board games as a way of getting away from
Yeah,
technology.
true.
So every game nowadays, publisher, developers, designers, doesn't matter that they came with the game. Kudos to them because they're bringing to two worlds working together. Kudos to them. Me personally, I'll just leave them on the table. And that's what I like to play games. It's on the table. I do enjoy video games. Don't take it the wrong way, but those are video games. So if I want to play video game, I'll go to the
Do
console.
you think
If
it
I
could
want,
be a form, a way to bring younger people to
definitely,
the
yeah,
board
yeah,
game?
yeah. I'm not against it. It's just my personal opinion is I prefer a full game on game boarding, a tabletop game. Don't like to mix your both. So, but that's me
Yeah.
personally.
No, my problem with the apps and so today we use all it's Android, but Android has the problem of versioning and etc. Sometimes the apps no longer
Yeah.
works, and I for me that's a risk of how do you say longevity of the game,
Hmm. Yeah.
which in a few years or so you won't be able to play a game if the game relies on on an app. If it's
Yeah.
something like adding story or calculating something that you probably if you're doing yourself will take longer. For example, there was
Yeah. Just to help with the score
yeah,
sheet and
for
some
example, that
some
kind of stuff.
guidance. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But if again completely depending on the board game, I think that's quite of a big no for me because of
Yeah.
the longevity. Because in 10 years, I want to play the game again if I still have the game. Well, I think I still have all the games I bought. I didn't sell any. Um, but if in 10 years' time, if I still have the game, I want to play it, and I don't need to rely in a tablet and trying to install
Yeah.
or take my Amstrad or my ZX Spectrum from the from the shelf and try to play.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit difficult. Anyway,
No,
yeah, I do
I
think it's
agree. I agree. Look, there's there's advantages and there's some kickbacks, right? It's like everything else. So everyone has have their own opinion. So look, kudos to whoever is building and combining the two worlds in one. That's all I can say.
one of the things that I'm seeing as well in the market. The tendency is to start to bring more small games. I think due to the cost constraints and due to the tariffs, etc., there has been a bit of trying to no longer be creating so much medium heavy games like Steam Cities. I don't consider a medium heavy, like a medium game. Um, but how do you see the market at the moment? Do you see we are getting a lot of small games, or it's being average, like, or
So yeah, you see, from a general perspective that I've looked on different websites, different applications. It depends, right? Me personally, I have no problem in saying this, and my wife will probably hit me later on, but it's all good. As in hit me, not really hard, right? Just a slap. in my hand saying don't spend money. But the way that I
Yeah,
look at a game before I buy it is there's two things, right? It's the team itself. So it needs to tell me a
yeah,
story, needs to be able to drag me into that world so that I can not imagine myself in that world, but at least have some sort of imagination ongoing. Um, and at the same time, it's the design, right? Catch the eye. One big example that I have it's Everdell.
yeah.
Um,
Everton.
it's brilliant.
I
The
really
design
like it
is
all.
just brilliant. Thematically, if we're going to look into that, yeah, it's a nice game. Nothing kind of extraordinary, right?
I just
Nothing
was
new.
hoping that Everton we could play something. The three will have some kind of mechanics or whatever that we could
Yeah,
play around. That will be amazing. But
yeah,
I
yeah.
do love Everton. It's really a nice game. Yeah.
Yeah, the art is just phenomenal.
Yep.
Again, that's the two main things when I look into a game. Then of course I spend hours in YouTube watching playthroughs and to see if it fit the group or not. If it fits my liking, my wife's liking, and everyone's pretty much stuff.
Okay. I don't know if you have anything else to say. From
No, just one small thing I remember when we were talking early on about bringing games to holidays.
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember a holiday in a country where we were the four of us sitting
yeah,
and we had wine and we're playing exits. It took us so much time to get that game done that we're all at the end of it. We're just yeah, that's it. Let's go on. That's
yeah,
it.
yeah. No, that's one of the things. Never play in the when you are in the resort with some bottles open
Yep.
already at 10 in the night. Don't play exits.
Don't
Yeah,
start an escape game. Yep. It's not
no,
going to work so well.
no.
But
No,
yeah, it was
it's
a funny story, and it's see there you go. It's the story, right? It
yeah,
will
it's about the
be
story.
for the
Yeah,
memory.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah. With a, I mean, open another clue. I don't care. I need to go to bed.
yeah, exactly. Too tired. I wouldn't say too drunk because we were not drunk, but we were just enjoying the wine. And but yeah, so
Yeah,
that's the
that's
memory.
yeah,
It will
yeah,
last forever. So
okay, guys. So with this bombshell, we see you next week or so, um, and to bring you more table talks
used. Yeah.
with with seven castles. Okay, guys. Once again,
Uh,
thank you. Have a nice
See ya,
day.
guys.
See ya. Bye bye.
Cheers. Bye bye.